Hey folks, this is the Fire Starter. It's based on the Fire spec, and there's a Fire server. So this is a reference implementation of the client. It's somebody posted this on GitHub. It's actually using all the John Papa Angular 1.2 boilerplate. This is actually even from his example, but it's a pretty well known, or at least I've spent a lot of time in this kind of John Papa environment, so it'd be easy to. It's Angular 1.2, Bootstrap 3.0. They do have some jQuery thrown in here, but I don't know anything about this. But these are the servers that you can connect to. So under the Ryan Health Blaze, I was able to find a person in here, one patient with the last name Johnson, uh, and then you can edit that patient. And all these should look a little bit familiar with the FHIR-JSON. And I don't know if I can edit this, but I tried to add to the list. I wasn't allowed to add. Organization, you can add organization. So we know these resource types from our other previous work. Location, you can add a location. We know this as well from having used these three resource types. Practitioner, we used at one point. We did reference a practitioner, pretty similar to the patient record. And then we get down into some stuff that I don't really understand. Questionnaires. These are questionnaires. Value sets. I don't know what that. I have no idea what that is. These look to be fire types, but I don't know anything about them. And then concept map. Again, I don't know much about the fire spec, but that's it. And then the profile. Some profiles of some people, I guess. Or maybe some people added these, I don't know. And then that. So, what am I trying to say here? I'm trying to say someone has built for us a stripped down IEHR based on the Fire 7 spec. It connects to a server, which we'd have to learn, but it's in Angular. It's got some nice styling. Something to consider before we try to build from the bottom up or top down an Angular, set of master detail pages. And also, I guess I'm trying to say is, we're spending a lot of time setting up database servers when maybe what we should be looking at is Fire servers. I think we should be serving Fire JSON at the very minimum. But the question is how much does that take it to get it so they can be read by here. The code under the covers is pretty simple. They're making Ajax calls to the Fire server, as you would expect. This activate is a John Papa construct. He likes to use that. It blocks on this. It blocks on activate until the controller is finished loading. But I did find a Fire in here. I guess it's the patient service it's going to be get. Yeah, it was get patient. So there you see the URL. So you get the Fire client, which is in probably one of those, the Orion, McKesson, etc. that we saw earlier. And then you base URL, and you're making look at that. Just imagine that you're making a patient call, just similar to. But the question is, what are you getting back? You're probably getting back some Fire spec JSON, but they've done all the heavy lifting here.